guys, welcome back. It's your girl Jazz. Whew, it seems like forever since I've done a video. Felt a little under the weather last week, so I didn't do too many videos, but I'm back. And today we are going to start with the Samsung Galaxy Plus. Now this is not to be confused with the Samsung Galaxy SmartTag. This is the Plus. I don't want you guys to get confused with just a Samsung SmartTag. I previously reviewed it, and yes, I will also be doing a comparison between the two, so make sure that you subscribe. I've already reviewed the Samsung Galaxy SmartTag, not the Plus yet, because that's what this video is. The Apple AirTag, as well as the Tile. I will also be doing a comparison between all four or three, depending on how the SmartTag versus SmartTag Plus goes. So maybe 3 or 4, we'll see. And I'll let you guys know when I do the comparison between the two, whether I'm gonna do all 4 or just 1. All right, to start out, this is the newest tag. I want to say Tile out of natural instinct just because that was the first tag that was out there. So if I mistakenly call it a Tile, my brain may be a little dysfunctional right now. It's been a long day. All right, so we're going to go ahead and open it up and see what the big fuss is all about. I don't know about you, but I've spent way too much time. If you've watched the other tag videos, you know exactly of me fussing about how I lose things. The Roku controller, that little tiny thing can get lost. I can literally be sitting down on the couch all day, not move, and still find a way to lose it. I'm just that talented. So we're gonna go ahead and open it up, look at it, set it up, and see what's the big hoopla about it. Now to start out, this runs $1. Now this is just for one. They do have package deals where you can get 2, 3, 4, however many you're gonna need, and pretty much be able to compare to. I will also warn you guys that if you do not have any type of Samsung device, you will not be able to use this because this is not compatible with any Apple products. That's a bit of a downside. If you are not an Android person, you're not gonna be able to use this. Now I say an Android person, you have to have specifically Galaxy phone. So if you have an LG or Motorola or yeah, I'm going to throw back on that one. Nokia. Do they still make anything? HTC. Okay, I'm gonna stop naming all these random phones. So if you do not have a Galaxy, you will not be able to use this device. So Samsung is gonna stick to Samsung. It does come in 2 colors, which is black, as the one you see in my hand right here, as well as the denim color that you can see here. Keep in mind that just because it looks maybe green, I don't know, whatever setting you have on your screen, whether it be your phone, tablet, computer, it may be a little bit different in person because of screen colors and maybe just your eyes, I don't know. So we're gonna go ahead and set this up. The first thing that you're gonna need to do is open up your SmartThings app, and we're going to connect to it. And I'm gonna actually do a screen record so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing rather than having to kind of look over my shoulder. So we're going to go ahead and add now. We got to agree to use it. All right, well, never mind. I was gonna say it was gonna take a minute to upload, but I guess not. All right, let's get started with your SmartTag Plus, not to be confused with the Galaxy Samsung SmartTag. I'm just gonna name this one a jazzy tag. Now don't go searching for jazzy tag because I may or may not be in your area and I will probably try and hide. I do social media, yet I'm kind of antisocial. Go figure. All right, something's uploading, so in the meantime, I'm just gonna sit here and dance in my chair. So you guys choose what your device is gonna be attached to, whether it be your keys, your purse, your Roku remote that gets lost in the couch. I don't know how, but we're gonna go ahead and select that. Oh, no, we're gonna attach this to Monger and find out what he does all day. Especially during bath time whenever he's hiding, this will be perfect. One of the great things about the Samsung Plus is that it has AR technology on it. Now, if you don't know what AR is, it's augmented reality. Now, what exactly is augmented reality? Well, first of all, have you been following Jazzy Reviews? Because I believe maybe a year ago, I did a Star Wars augmented reality game, which I'm surprised more people didn't watch. Well, I'll give y'all guys a chance to watch it down below with the link. Shameless plugs, I promise you. I have not seen exactly how the AR works with this. I've heard, but I have not seen, because I don't want to cheat. I want to know exactly firsthand, trial and error experience on how are you going to find it. So we're going to let Tag find your device. And also one of the great things about Samsung Tags is the fact that while you're away, it can connect to your other smart devices. So like, oh my gosh, I left the lamp on when I should have turned it off, and you're maybe halfway to the airport that you'll be gone for a week, and you don't want your lamp on all day, every day for the next week. You're going to be able to turn it off. I do not have any smart devices other than speakers at the moment. I'm trying to think, is that all I have? Yeah, all I have is that. I have a smart plug, but it's really finicky and doesn't work as well as I need it to, so I just kind of unplugged it and just did it manually. It's a very good chance it could be user error. So unfortunately, I can't demonstrate connecting to any smart devices, but as soon as I do, I'll definitely do an update review on it and show you guys how that's done. But as I mentioned, I don't have it. So you can set the volume as well as the ringtone. So if you have multiple devices, you can set it for multiple sounds. If you lose them, and you'll be able to search for it. The battery life isn't a full battery, which I'm kind of shocked about. Now, when I did mention battery, no, this is not a rechargeable device. You're going to be able to open this using the bottom, and there is CR2032 battery, which is the watch battery. I know that I've used it for my Hydrate Spark, which I did review a while ago, and yeah, I'm doing great on keeping up with my water intake through that bottle. Yes, my body determined that's a lot. But it's usually a lot of really small devices are going to be using that CR2032 battery. Once again, it's that little flat battery. As far as battery life goes, that's all going to depend on the battery itself, whether the brand, how often you use it, and things like that. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to say, oh yeah, you don't have to worry about it. You just need to, change it out once a month, whatever the case may be. I don't have an idea, but your SmartThings device will be able, or your SmartThings app will be able to tell you the battery life on it. I'm still kind of disappointed in the fact that I don't have a full battery and I just opened it out of the box. Choose what happens when the conditions are met. Change the location mode. Change to away. Okay, so depending on if you have any smart devices and you connect your smart tag to it, that's how you're going to be able to control it. Once again, I don't have any devices, so we're going to get out of that. But say if I lost my phone and I alerted it, maybe if I'm with a friend or something like that, before I leave, I know that they're going to be with me, so I'll be able to use it that way. So I can have a text sent to them saying, hey, my keys are over here. You left it at the coffee shop, the mall, wherever the case may be. Fortunately, don't worry about that, because the only place I'm going to lose my devices is more than likely my couch, unless Margaret takes off with it, which he's done quite a few times. Little sneaky sneaker. Little sneaky stinker is what I meant to say. Getting tongue-tied over here. So once again, you can set up the device once it's been held, what action's going to be taking place. I'm trying to figure out where is the augmented. Where is that? All right, so we're going to set it up to see the access of the location. All right, come on. Jazzy tag will start ringing when you tap start. So I just adjusted the volume. All right, so we're going to navigate it. Search nearby. Now this is where the augmentation comes in fine. We're going to use my camera. So I'm further away from the device versus closer to it. So I would love this. That's actually pretty cool. And it's telling you the distance from the device that you are. See, once I'm hovering right over it. in case you were wondering, how does the augmentation work? I was thinking it was going to show you kind of as more of a little bit of an X-ray vision of it, but obviously that's not the case. Once again, I had no idea how the augmentation was going to work, but it's going to give you the distance from the device that you are. So the closer, I mean, I literally hovered right above it and it said it's about a foot away. Their judge of distance is probably as great as mine is. I don't know how many times I'm like, oh, I'm just a couple of centimeters away. Nope, I'm actually touching it. Yeah, I have a little bit of a depth perception problem. One of the technologies that allows the AR to happen is called the UWB, or the ultra wide band. That is not on all devices. It's going to be on the Samsung Note Ultra, the 20, and it's not going to be on the Samsung Ultra, or it's not going to be on the Samsung Note 20. The original one is only going to be on the Ultra. So I do want you guys to know that right up front. The 21 Note is going to have it as well, both the regular and the Ultra, and the new Galaxy Z Fold that's coming out as well. Those all have the UWB on it. I actually had to borrow someone else's phone to be able to actually do this review, because I only have the Note 20. I don't have the Ultra, because I'm just going to steal their phone anytime I need to use this device. So it is a special signal that only these devices can use. So you're not going to be able to use it on any of the older Galaxy devices. That's one of the bummer bits about it. So you're going to have to upgrade if you want this one. So one of the advantages that you have, if it is on mute by chance, you got a backup plan to be able to find it. You don't have to worry about the sound, because you're going to be able to use the AR to it, and it's going to give you a better idea of where it is without the sound, if you do put it on mute, which I'm not sure why you would. If you have kids, that might be the reason why. They may put it on mute so they can hide things. I mean, not that I would know. I was a really good kid. I was always in trouble. From my understanding, there is no additional charges that you're gonna need to accrue with the Samsung either. That's one of the advantages that you have with the smart tags. It does have a randomized ID, so it's going to change every 15 minutes. So it might be a little bit harder to keep track of somebody if they're just looking at an ID tag, just so you guys know. And ladies, always check your purse whenever you get home, just in case the news warn about it. Unfortunately, I haven't heard, any friends or family have found a random tag in their belongings. So if you are going out and about, search before you head home, because you never know nowadays. Not to make anybody paranoid. Your locations will be stored in your cloud as well. And you can also share your locations. You are still going to be able to use your Bluetooth up to 120 meters. Why did they put it in meters? They know that Americans do not use meters. We use feet, which that is what, 360 feet? 3 feet in a meter? Yeah, 360. Huh, my brain still works with math. I hope I covered everything. If I'm not, feel free to ask. I'll go ahead and do a comparison between the SmartTag and the SmartTag Plus. So make sure you drop your questions below. In the meantime, stay tuned and stay jazzy. Thanks for watching, guys.